Hey YouTube, I've seen a lot of videos on installing custom dynamic latch lights and sequential low profile lights attached to your bags. And you can see here I have the load balancer from Custom Dynamics. I have the triple play from Custom Dynamics. Um, you can see I have the latch lights. I have the low profile lights. Um, this is basically the connection coming from the front of the bike. This is the connection to the rear of the bike. Um, so the way that I have it connected is I have my equalizer, my load equalizer first. Then I have the Custom Dynamics triple play second. And then I have my latch lights and the low profile lights um, going in after. So I was trying to figure out what my issue was, because when you turn on the bike, so you can see those lights don't light all the way across. So I was trying to figure out, well, what's the issue? And there's really nothing that I've seen on YouTube that talks about this. Now, mind you, my bike is a 2004 Road King. Um, and I've had some other work done to it, so I was fooling around with the lights because I was trying to figure out also why my latch lights weren't acting as signals. They would just basically run, brake, and strobe. So I have that figured out, but this I didn't really know what the deal was with that. So did a little investigating and found out that these lights are actually from Ciro. They're not custom dynamics. So I had these because Ciro came out with these lights first, I believe. So that's why I went with Ciro. And then subsequently, um, Custom Dynamics came out with theirs. Or maybe when I went on their website, I just didn't see it. But anyway, I bought the Ciro lights. And I found out that the Ciro lights do not play well with the custom dynamics modules. Um, so basically, if you do have Ciro bag lights, um, and at least for an older model Harley, I'm not sure what happens with a newer model, because all of the videos I've seen, they seem like they work fine, but maybe they were all custom dynamics, or maybe they were all Ciro lights. So I didn't really pay too much attention to that. But anyway, if you have Ciro lights, Ciro low profile bag lights, they will not work with the custom dynamic modules. You'll end up with your lights looking like this. So you basically have to install the Ciro lights before the custom dynamic modules in order to get everything right. Now, mind you, if I pull the brake, they'll strobe, they'll strobe, and brake. It's just that in the run position, that's not right. So now I'm back over here. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to take the Ciro lights and move those here, so that way they come before all of this custom dynamic stuff. And then I'll show you how that looks when I'm done. All right. So what I did was I changed the things around. I put the bag lights, the low profile bag lights, coming from the front of the bike into to here, and I'll redo this, being that it's twisted. And then I went from there into the equalizer, the load equalizer box, and then from the load equalizer box into the custom dynamics triple play, and then from the custom dynamics triple play to the latch lights back here, and then from the latch lights to the back of the bike. And this little blue wire here, that's just a connection for my other LED lights. So that way when I pull the brake, the whole bike lights up. So let's take a look at how it looks now. And now in the run position, the lights are all on in the back. So again, if you have Ciro3d, low profile bag lights, you do have to install them before the custom dynamic modules. They just don't work well together. So I wasn't aware of that. But even when I bought these, I'm not sure if Custom Dynamics had theirs out yet, so I just bought them. And if I would have waited a little while longer, then I would have got the Custom Dynamic lights. So this is about as good as it's going to get, because I'm not taking these off just to get the lights all the way across for the strobe. But they do work when you pull the brake, and they do work when you do the signal. So that's fine. That's fine. So that's all. And I guess to anyone who has latch lights, if your custom dynamic module does not have the accessory plugs, so normally you would come off of this and plug into the accessory plugs that come from the triple play. I have the older model triple play, so I don't have those accessories. So that's why these lights light up. They run and they light up and like that, but they don't signal like you see back here where it's actually signaling, but it's not signaling here. So what you need to do is you're going to have to splice these wires into your triple play to make it work, or buy the newer model custom dynamics triple play that also includes the stabilizer, equalizer thing, whatever they call it, that has these two as one unit, and it'll also have the accessory extensions as part of it. So now you just come from here and plug into there. If you have that model, then you're good to go. But if not, you'll have to do a little splicing. So they do have that in their instructions. I just didn't see it. I was just plugging and playing. I heard plug and play, so that's what I did. Plugged and played. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there so folks know that if you do have Ciro3d lights, you do have to install them before any of this custom dynamic stuff, because when you're in the run position, you're not going to have 100% of all of the LED lights going across. All right, guys and gals, have a nice one.